Step back in time with me when things were simpler and people had time to enjoy life and experience the outdoors. When gentlemen would gather at the estate of an acquaintance and indulge in sport, cuisine, relaxation, camaraderie, and building relationships, both business and pleasure. The climax of the festivities was the classic bobwhite quail hunt. In tradition of the Old South, I present to you Longleaf Plantation, located in the lower region of Mississippi, south of Hattiesburg in Lamar County, Mississippi. Longleaf pays homage to those days of old and then some, making it the perfect retreat for business, pleasure, or both. Longleaf Plantation is a 4,000-acre working plantation that was founded in 1969. It's changed ownership 3 times since its inception and has been owned by its present owner, Mr. Warren Hood Jr., since 1989. His vision was for his guests to have an experience they would never forget. Not only the environment itself that offers you the most spectacular experience. As you stroll through the majestic corridors of trees, you feel the cooling breeze as it drifts over you at dawn, and you test the soft ground under your cover under your feet, as if you were passing through hollowed ground for those who wish to stop the world for a brief time. But also quail and pheasant hunting at its best.
Our mission statement is to create an environment for individuals to come enjoy an outdoor experience from yesteryear. When gentlemen and friends would gather at a friend's plantation farm to enjoy a quail hunt, to enjoy the camaraderie, the fellowship, the cuisine, and all that goes with it and all that entails. And we want to make sure that those days of yesteryear are not forgotten and have passed away, but continue to be enjoyed by those who enjoy shooting quail still today.
Assistant manager for them, and basically I make sure all the Jeeps get out every day and make sure we take care of the property. We do burning. We burn the property once a year, and then we do some replanting for the birds, and so we'll have great bird habitat for our hunters. We plant corn and milo and peas.
It's a wonderful place. It's tucked in around Lumberton, Mississippi, for people that want to take their customers and their clients to show their appreciation. They have a wonderful outing. They have opportunities to shoot birds, quail, pheasant, as well as ponds and lakes to fish for bass. It is a great outing for any company to show their appreciation to the customers throughout the year for what they've done for them.
We enjoyed some great quail hunting today, where friends got together and enjoyed the camaraderie and fellowship and just spending time together. What we started out this morning, we had a nice breakfast about 7:30 this morning. Then the gentleman moved to the trap range and loosened up on the trap range, warmed up on the trap range a little bit to go chase the birds in the field. At 9 o'clock, our guides came down and picked their guests up. We hunt 2 guests per guide with at least 100 acres, of a course of 100 acres or more for them to hunt on during that hunt. They went out and hunted from about 9 to about 11:30 this morning. They came in about 11:30 and enjoyed a great lunch today, great southern cuisine.
Something that comes to my mind while I was here at Longleaf was a story about my grandfather's bird dog in Alabama named Buck, and some of the legends and stories about Buck, the famous bird dog that my grandfather, Marion Holyfield, owned, was my grandfather, Marion, hunted with Pat Dye, the coach that coached at Auburn, and Bear Bryant that coached at the University of Alabama. And my grandfather worked for the university, and on their free time they would hunt together. And my grandfather had a dog named Buck that was supposedly a dog that was a world-class hunting dog that they used for quail hunting. And the story goes that Grandpa and Coach Bryan and Coach Dye hunting one day with some business people, and after the hunt was over with, supposedly one of the businessmen offered my grandfather a blank check for his dog Buck. Now, I don't know if that's a true story or if that's just a myth, but that's, as a kid growing up, my grandfather always related that story to me, and grandfather since passed away, so I never have been able to verify if that was really a true story or not, but it's kind of lived with me. And that's some of the stories about hunting quail and that you hear about when you're wing shooting, about just getting in the outdoors and being around outdoor people and being around legends that hunt, and the big nice places that we are afforded to go to in Mississippi, such as Longleaf here, and hunt quail that you hear, you know, around the campfire or around the sitting room. It's just things like that that just bring back memories of your childhood days, and now as adults we're sitting out here being able to enjoy things that we used to hear about as kids growing up. So.
Longleaf Plantation is owned by Warren and Carolyn Hood from Hattiesburg. They have owned Longleaf for the past 21 years in its current operation. And we've seen Longleaf grow tremendously during Mr. Hood's ownership. We have other vital staff members here who are vital to our operation, to our daily operation. Janet Youngblood is our office manager, who's over reservations and our bookkeeping. Mike Barrett, who's our assistant manager here, takes care of everything at the powder house, hunting operations. Mary Hatton, who's our kitchen supervisor, takes care of all our housekeeping duties as well as all the duties in our kitchen for the 3 meals that we serve daily. I said earlier, we want to create an environment for individuals to come enjoy a great outdoor experience. And it's saying that we want to be perfect in every aspect of our business, from the accommodations to the cuisine, to the service, from the housekeeping service to the service that's received in the dining room, to the service that's received in the field from our guides, to the dog work that our guests get to enjoy while they're out hunting quail and pheasant here. We want to be perfect in every area, and we strive to create an environment where individuals can come strengthen ties with family members, where businesses can come strengthen ties with their customers or create new customers and new clients and new relationships with those individuals that come here.